One take. One take. Wing focus. Yeah, boy. Alrighty. I think this is the first video you've probably watched with without a Squarespace ad to start. So congrats, you can tick that one off. Yeah, I guess we're here to talk about the Fuji 100V, which I have right here. Little weapon of a camera. Yeah, I don't know. I've owned this for almost 6 months now. So yeah, I think it's time to give its props. It served me well. Yeah, I really enjoy shooting with it actually. I think for a long time I was I wasn't shooting personal work. So I wanted to get a camera that I could shoot more personal stuff with, take with me everywhere. I felt like all my other cameras, too big to carry around, or I just wanted something a bit more personal that I can shoot with, and bring back a bit of fun for why I actually got into photography, So yeah, that's the reason I got it. I'm not really gonna go over specs or anything. I'm sure there are plenty of videos for that. And if you want to do some reading, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Yeah, this video is just more about my own thoughts on how it fits into my own shooting style, and how it serves my purpose in the way I shoot with it. Yeah, I also wanted a camera that wasn't film, because film prices are stupid right now. But yeah, I wanted a camera that I could shoot how I shoot film, but not have to pay for film. And yeah, this serves that purpose. You can't really, well, you can't burst shoot on it. It's all single shot. So I feel the way I approach shooting with this is, more thought out, a bit more candid, a bit more set up as well. You can do both ways of that. It just allows you to be a bit more free in that sense. I do bring the Fuji with me on weddings. I like how it tandems with my main cameras. Yeah, the way I shoot with that, it's a bit more run and gun. You're getting all the shots that you can really fast. You're just kind of capturing the days that unfolds. But having the Fuji with me, I can document a bit more. I feel like it immerses me a bit more into the day of shooting the weddings. And the photos that I'm able to get are actually some of my favorite wedding photos that I've actually shot. I guess I'll run them over the screen. A lot of my favorite images as well from this I shoot with the inbuilt flash that comes with it. It's a small flash. It's not very good, but I feel it still does lift the shadows in a couple of images that I've been able to get in a way that I really like it. So yeah, I do use that. The only downside for that, and probably the only downside of the camera, is the battery life. I think it's pretty shocking, especially if you are using the flash. So yeah, definitely invest in some more batteries if you are looking at getting this camera. Before I go on, I also am looking at getting an external flash to run on it. Not external flash, on-camera flash, just so I can get more creative with some of the photos that I get when I do want flash. So yeah, we'll let you know which one I end up getting. I know a lot of people compare the Fuji with the Leica Q2, which initially I'm I don't know. I feel that's a bit of a unfair comparison, because Leica's just in a completely different field. I feel the only really similarities are, the size. Definitely not the file size, because Leica file sizes are 80 megabytes. And the sensor's way bigger, and everything else about it is probably better. So in terms of a small camera that you can fit in your pocket, and that you want to carry with you everywhere, that's probably the only similarities of the cameras. I guess the only other thing that compares it with the Leica is that it's a fixed focal length. So yeah, I don't know, I feel they're both good cameras, but to compare them in the same category, I feel if you put it in a Venn diagram, I don't think you'd get a lot of similarities. I feel the Leica will have way more differences than what there are. That's just my thoughts. I don't know. I haven't done a bunch of research. I mean, I got the Fuji because I couldn't afford the Leica Q2. If I could afford it, I would be making a different video. Like I said, the only downside really to this camera that I found is the battery life. Yeah, and that's because I shoot with the flash on, and the flash just drains it even more. And probably because I do leave it on, like when I'm walking around the city, or if I'm at a wedding, like it stays on. I don't turn it off and turn it back on. So it's sitting around also just like drains it. But I feel like for a user who is like shooting with it in the way that I do, the battery will like drain faster. I mean, if you shoot a bit more conservatively, then yeah, it'll obviously treat you a bit better, but I would recommend getting extra batteries, which isn't a bad thing like in any regards. I feel like it's probably just trying to find something that is wrong with the camera. I don't really have any other concerns or like faults in my own personal opinion. But yeah, there's been some photos running over the back that are some of my favorites that I've been able to get with the camera. Yeah, let me know your thoughts, I guess, on what you think of the video, think of the photos, I don't know. We're just gonna see how we go with it, I guess. Yeah, thanks for watching and tuning in till the end if you've made it here. Yeah, I don't think I'll just be making these kinds of videos. There'll be, I guess, I want to do some more like, shooting videos and a bit more behind the scenes kind of stuff, and yeah, see like how I shoot certain things or whatever that is. I don't know. I'm not really putting any boundaries on what I want to do or where I want this to go, but yeah, we're just going to try it, see how we go, see what happens. Who knows, might get that Squarespace ad. Oh man. Yeah, just let me know in the comments. Man, that feels so weird to say. Let me know in the comments about what you think. Probably rambling now, but yeah, I'm not trying to start any beef with the Leica fanboys, if they are here. So, I love Leica. I wish I could have a Leica. I wish I could have a Leica. Maybe one day, we'll see. But yeah, that's it for now, I guess. Peace.